Hello friends, Audrey here. I hope you're all well. Today I'm going to take you all along with me to do some Hoya repotting. As you all know, I have some Hoya in Leica that gave me trouble this winter, so I decided to pot them back into soil. I also have some Hoya cuttings that I decided to pot them back with their mother plant, so I have a lot of repotting to do today. Let's keep going. I don't really have a set of soil mixed. Normally I use 2/3 of the cactus soil. Depends on what I have in hand. I will add about 1/3 of the orchid bark, coconut bark, or perlite. Today I'm using coconut bark. I'm not going to drag you along with every single repotting. It's gonna take a long time. So I'm just gonna show you guys the results. Let's start my mini Hoya tour. Here is my Hoya Finisone eye cutting that I showed you guys in the previous video. It was in the propagation box. I pot it back into soil and it looks really good. I didn't use a really big pot, as you guys know. I kind of like to overpot my Hoyas, so I try to select as small as I could find on my pot collection. And I kind of like this pot. It looks really good. And I love this veining on this Hoya compared to the pot, veining on the pot, and I feel like they're really good matching. But yes, look at this one. It looks so good. This is my Hoya Risetta. This is the mother plant, and here is the cutting that I cut off this mother plant. The whole reason I decided to pot them right now is because, as you can see, a lot of my Hoya already started to grow. There's no new growth coming out on a lot of Hoyas, and I think it's time for me to repot all of them so they can adjust to the new environment and started growing this spring. But yes, look, even the mother plant has new growth on it. I hope you guys can see. Oopsie. So as you guys can see, here is a new growth right here, and I just break one of the leaves. Yes, and here is another growth, as I mentioned. Hopefully you guys can see it. But yeah, overall this Hoya looks really good. It didn't grow much last years. I don't think I put this one under a really good sunny location, and I didn't water it as I supposed to be. So hopefully this year this one can grow a little bit faster. Here is my Hoya KROHNIANA silver. Oh my gosh. As you guys can see, this one actually shriveled a little bit. I put this one out of the Leica, decided to repot it, and then I found out I don't have cactus soil. So this one has been sitting in the Leica without water for about a day or two before I pot them back into soil. So it definitely suffered a little bit, as you guys can see. But it also has some new growths on the tips. Probably this one. That might be a peduncle actually. I just found this one out right now. Hope you guys can see. So yes, hopefully it's not suffering too much, and it can stay in this pot happily during this spring, and hopefully it can give me some flower. I would really love to see the flowers on this one. Here is the Hoya HEUSCHKELIANA VARIGATA. As you can see, this one does not skip a bit. It already has a tons of new growths coming out on this tip. And here's some more right here. And even the cuttings was back in the propagation box. It also has some growth on these tips. So yeah, I don't think this one's gonna skip a bit. It probably will grow a lot. Hopefully, finger crossed, that it will grow to be a big Hoya this spring. But yeah, I love this one. Here is my Hoya hand rope, Hoya COMPACTA. I don't show this Hoya a lot because it really has not much going on with this one. I bought this one last year as a replacement for my old hand rope, and I also did a little bit cutting. I think this is the one, the cuttings I cut all of this plant from right here, just in case something happened to this one. At least I have another cutting to back up. But it didn't grow much at all. I don't even think there's any growth coming up yet. Actually, there's one right here, if you guys can see. Besides that, there's nothing growing. I just found out that this Hoya doesn't like a lot of sun, so I put this one under my east windows along with all the other Hoyas, and it got burned pretty good. So yeah, I kind of put this one on the shelves to hide a little bit sunlight, so hopefully it can grow a little bit because it's such a beautiful Hoya, but somehow I can't make this one grow. Here is the Hoya Crimson Prince. I know I showed you guys on the last video about one of my favorite Hoya. After I did that video, I kind of did a little bit of research, and somebody said that when they pull the green leaves out totally and keeps cutting it off, it actually pushing out variegated leaves instead of green leaves. So what I did is I pull all the green leaf from this side out of this pot and put them back in another pot, and hopefully it will start to grow in some variegations. I still have about 1 or 2 green leaves right here, right in here. So I'm keeping an eye on this one. If it started to grow in green leaves, I'll just chop it off and put it on in the other pot just for the green CARNOSA. I guess it will become Hoya CARNOSA instead of Hoya CARNOSA Crimson Prince. So yeah. But it definitely has some growth on this one. Right here, you can see the new growth. And in here, there's some new growth shooting out. And even in here, you can see the baby leaves coming out. So this one also started to grow. Here is my Hoya sunrise. I feel like I have been showing you guys this Hoya on every single video recently. So yeah, it's still in the same pot, same trellis, just in the soil mixed. I pot it back into soil instead of Leica. I haven't seen any new growth on this Hoya yet, so I hope repotting back into soil didn't set it back. But yes, besides that, I really don't want to talk too much about this one. Here is my Hoya KROHNIANA Black. It's actually one of the first Hoya that started to grow in the early spring or late winter. I think we're still in winter, even though I feel like in the summer right now. You can see the tips already start to grow. Here's are the 2 new leaves on this branch, and even in this one it has new leaves. And if I believe right, I think these 2 leaves on this branch is also the recent growth. So yeah, this one already started to grow. So hopefully I didn't set it back and it will keep growing. I think with this one being in soil, I probably can easily to fertilize it too. So yeah, I'm kind of excited. And here is a new current branch. I just found out right now. And I think I may break the leaf on this new branch when I was repotting it. But yeah, here's my KROHNIANA Black. Here is my Hoya Velvet Grace. I have 3 or 4 cuttings. I cut from this pot, the mother plant, so I pot all of those back into one pot. Look at this, it looks so good. It has a tons of growth on them too. So here you can see the purplish leaves. Those are the new growths on this one. And here is a new growth right here. As you can see, it pushed out another new shoot right here. And even right here, there's tips coming out. And of course, here, there's a new leaves. And even right here. So yeah, this one already started to grow and it looks really good. I found out this one definitely loves a lot of light compared to the other Hoyas. This one's really happy to have almost direct sunlight from my east window. I mounted them on the window, so they got tons of light from morning all the way to around noon, even sometimes to 1 o'clock. It probably will push 2 o'clock during the summertime, so they're gonna get tons of light. I will show you guys my new setup on the future videos to show you guys how I'm doing with all those Hoyas on their new displays. But yeah, this one's very, very happy. Breaking off the leaves today somehow. So here is a Hoya Australia Lisa. As you guys can see, it is not the small Hoya for sure, but it has been one of my trouble Hoyas until recently. There's a tons of new growth on them right now, and there's right here. So it has been sitting in Leica for more than half a year and nothing growing on them. It just refused to grow. So I decided to pot it back into soil. I also had several cuttings, so I pot all those cuttings back into soil with the mother plant. And I just found out this week that this one started to grow a lot. So yes, I think it likes the new locations on the east window too, and that might be the reason why it started to grow, but it looks really good now. Actually, this is Australia Lisa. The one I showed you guys before is Australia's. So Lisa is the one with variegated leaves. Somehow I just say its name wrong. But here is the Australia's Lisa. As you can see, there's some new growth on this one too. And here's the 2 cuttings that was in the propagation box. I pot them back with the mother plant. And they all started to have a growing tips right here. Hopefully you guys can see. Here is a new grow tips right there. And the mother plant's putting out a new shoot right here. So yeah, overall I think it looks really good. I like how they were together instead of just every single one in its a single pot dangling down. So yes, I can't wait for this one to grow because it's such a beautiful Hoya. So those are all the Hoya that I repotted this time. As you guys can see, they all started to growing at this moment, and that's why I decided to pot them back into soil while they started to grow. So hopefully I didn't set them back and they will keep growing and become a really big Hoya. I can't wait. So here is my mini Hoya tour. I guess I will push my Hoya collection tour towards May or June so that I can show you how those Hoyas are growing. Well, I hope you guys all like this video. Please click like and subscribe. As always, thank you so much for watching. I'll see you guys on the next video. Happy growing!